Mayhem is coming.
Back to the channel, guys. Today here we are up in Southern Gap. We're here with the creator of the Mountain Mayhem event. We're gonna be talking about that a little bit. I'm excited for it. We got a bunch more updates for it, and man, it's getting close. I'm excited for it.
We're getting on the edge now. The tingling is starting.
Oh yeah, I'd say you're a busy man this time of year.
Oh yes.
All right, so we'll cover 5 different things here real quick. We're gonna cover sponsors, vendors, we're gonna cover food trucks, we're gonna cover how much availability is left for people to come up here and stay, and last but not least, we're gonna cover events. So let's start out with the first thing. Let's cover sponsors, man. Who all have you locked in, and who all is gonna be here that you know of?
Okay, so our sponsors we got title sponsors and we've got elite sponsors. So our elite sponsors are our main event sponsors, and we've got Maxxis back. So they're coming back. Maxxis Dave's he's on his way down, getting toward us now. I talked to him last week. So we got Beach Trailers. The Beach Trailers came back on again, and Beach Trailers is doing the 14-foot giveaway. So with the purchase of an event pass, you will be entered to win a 14-foot aluminum beach trailer. So we'll be giving away if you're here.
Might be my lucky year.
Yeah, might be your year. Again, we got Wild Buchanan. That's Buchanan County Tourism has sponsored us again. Spearhead Trails is our sponsor. So again, during our event, for the 3-day event, we will ride the trails, both Coal Canyon, Mountain View, without permits if you don't have them. They will be here selling permits at event prices. So annual permits, you get them a little cheaper if you want to come down and haven't got one and want to ride all the trails. Spearhead's going to be here with us. No Horn Wheel Drilling, one of our main sponsors. They're the ones coming to help prep everything, get us going. Tattle Grundy and BZAC are our main. Those are our main elite sponsors. Also coming down on sponsorship on their next level, we have the Boys and Girls Club. They do our kids zone, so they're the ones that sponsor all the bouncy houses. We're going to have a gigantic water slide with a pool on the bottom of it this year for the kids. So if it gets super hot,
yeah, I bet they're going to love that, man.
So Boys and Girls Club is sponsoring that side. We've got 3-Star Industries out of Kentucky. It's one of our sponsors on that next level. And they're going to be up here as a vendor as well. They're going to have enclosures and windshields that they do. They modify, or they manufacture those. They're out of Hampshire, Kentucky. So we have the first time group that's come up. On the sponsorship side, we also have Southwest Virginia Mining and CNX, the gas company. They've sponsored us. And Food City just came on, and we got a neat thing we're going to do this year after our last concert. We're going to do a fireworks show. And Food City is sponsoring that fireworks show. So we're going to end it with a bang. Hopefully not a big bang, but a bang anyway. So the Food City came on as a sponsor. Now our vendors is what, we've got a bunch that are not sponsors but are vendors that are going to be here. So that's where we're going to get down to who's going to be sitting on vendor row. So is that what you want to hit?
That was the next thing.
Next thing.
Food City though, I mean, they're a big sponsor.
Yeah, it was exciting to have them on.
NASCAR sponsor there.
Yeah, it's not the Food City 500, but the Food City Mayhem. So we'll have some laps out here. We won't run 500 laps, but we're going to run some, and we'll have Food City's name on that. So they're excited to be on. I think that we might. They're tipping their toe into it, and we've got a few other local regional guys that have examined it. And I think that if we keep growing, they're going to be in it with us as well. So we're excited about getting those guys introduced to the off-road industry. So on vendor row, we got Maxxis is going to be here again selling tires, putting them on installation. So Maxxis Dave will take care of it, and they always do event prices, so you'll never get them cheaper than you're going to get them right here at Mayhem after all the events. So you got ball tires, you got some wobbly ones, some chunks out, 15 plugs in one. This is a good time to come and get you a new set of shoes.
Maybe you're just looking up. Maybe you need that set of 35s.
That's exactly right. I did that last year. I went from 32s to 35s last year. Don't regret it a bit. So we got Maxxis on the road. We got JFab out of Pikeville. They do cages, they do bumpers, they do kickers. They're going to be here with their whole ensemble. So I'm looking forward to seeing them come up. We got Murray Power Sports. They're a vinyl wrap company. out of North Carolina. They make your machine look cool. So they've got some sick looking stuff. And actually, they're going to come and do one for me. They're bringing the Hulk back into the Hulk. So our Hulk's getting an upgrade.
Any spoilers on what you're doing to that thing? Like what it's going to look like?
Well, I'm telling you, it's a unique one-off, but I'd say it's got the Incredible Hulk all over it. So,
okay. I bet you'll be cool.
It's going to be cool. So, I'm looking forward to having Murray up here. And honestly, guys, call them now. You got an event, got a wrap that they've got, or you want to do, they'll bring it up. They can install them right here. So Murray Power Sports is on Facebook. You can link up to us, Ginger Murray. Those guys do a great job. So they would love to. I guess they'd love to have 5 or 6 installs while they're here. So that's good opportunity for them. 3-Star will be on Vendor Row. Like I said, they'll have their products up here that we talked about. Right Coast Off Road is coming back, and Right Coast Off Road, they've got all kinds of parts and clutch weights and belts and whatnot. They serve the area on this Right Coast instead of there's got a lot of West Coast stuff. But I like how they're representing the East Coast. So, AJ Side-by-Side Accessories is going to be a vendor for us here. They're going to be bringing a lot. Buffalo Mountain Power Sports out of Del Barton, West Virginia. They're coming down. They're going to have accessories. They're going to have some T-shirts. They're going to have all kinds of things like that. Just basically a whole grab bag of what we need at these kind of events. Off-Road Vixens is coming down too. They're the ones that says girls get dirty too. So they pitch a lot of that stuff to the ladies that's going to be at the crowd. They're going to have some neat shirts and bandanas and stickers and accessories that girls can get on there too. They like riding, they like getting dirty, so they're going to
love
be
the mud bog.
I bet you they're going to be excited during the mud bog. Like Beast will be up here on Vendor Row as well. They'll be selling trailers up here, so they'll have a dealer up, so you can come and if you drive that thing around here from the regional side, you can get your trailer and take one back. So just get it over here somehow and leave on a Beast trailer. I'm sure they'd be tickled to death. We've got LL Power Washing is going to be down there washing side-by-sides.
Oh yeah, some of those events, machine gets nasty. I mean, it's good to have it clean for the next day.
Yeah, so he'll spray you off. Now he ain't gonna sit there and be slicking you down. He's gonna get the mud off of you and get you back going. Let's see. I want to make sure I got my list here. We got our Trailmaster tablets. It's a little company that started here. They're starting to make location tablets, and they're going to bring them up and set them up and introduce those here now. So Trailmaster is going to be up with trails from all over the United States. You'll be able to get into it, and it works like your GPS. So it's kind of like live trails and that kind of stuff. But they're going to be here. Queen Vapors is coming up, so if you need to de-stress and get a little nicotine hit, so we'll have Queen Vapors. They wanted to come up and be on Vendor Row, so that's the first time for them. So I said, come on up. So hopefully it'll all be the legal stuff. So
that's a new craze.
New craze, that's right. I think that's got us on Vendor. Oh no, Outdoor Country over Claypool Hill. They've just acquired Virginia section of Planet Power Sports. So they're combining. That's a Polaris and Kawasaki dealership they're working out. So they're going to bring some machines over and come over as well and set up. So that's the Vendor Row side. So,
man, that's a great list. I mean,
yeah, and it's going to be a great place to come and like accessories out the wazoo. There's got all kinds of stuff for every type of machine. Add-ons, live. I mean, there's a lot of them have 5150 live bars, and there's all kinds of options in there to kind of accessorize.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better way to upgrade your machine than getting it at a discounted price, and you can do that up here at Mountain Mayhem. That's one of the best ways to do it. I mean, save you a ton of money, get in and see a cool event, it's worth it.
And the good thing is you can see those things actually on machines up here because everybody's got them. So you can actually look over there. You see a machine, say, man, I wish I had that one. You can make it on Vendor Rows.
Yeah, that's one cool thing because a lot of times when you're looking at something online, you don't know like what kind of quality you're getting.
Right.
It's a gamble unless you really trust somebody. I mean, like me, for example, I always put a list of parts I recommend off of Amazon, and I mean, there's a lot of things I don't list out there that are good quality stuff, but it's just one of those things. Is it good quality or is it not? But if it's on my list, I guarantee it's good quality.
You're going to see it. That's the good thing, and you'll see some of the stuff these guys have done in action. That's the other cool thing. So we're going to see the different brands in actions. We're going to see the different aftermarket accessories in action. There'll be there. I'm saying there's some turbos and some superchargers on some of these machines that we get to see. You can see what's happening. So I think it's a great opportunity to get here and gain ideas for what you might want to do with your machines.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Food court,
man. Let's talk about it.
I'm
a little guy, but I love food trucks.
Well, I'm not a little guy, and I oversample. I overindulge. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna go down the list, and then we can talk about what's in my offer. We got donuts and more. MJ's Grill, the Shack, Picking Out, Chillers, Dave's Dogs. Grundy High School basketball is gonna be doing breakfast up here every day. So they're ready. They're doing some fundraisers. So they're going to be doing the breakfast, and I believe MJ is actually going to be selling breakfast too. So we have two early options. So you guys that do get up before 10 or 11, you can come out and get some breakfast. And then we got Hayes Supplies doing kettle corn up here. But it's a variety we have going out here. The donuts and more's donuts and more. It's everything. You know, there'll be funnel cake and that kind of thing. And then we got Tubbs. Tubbs is a new one that just got added on, and they do a lot of the fair foods and all that stuff. It's deep fried. You'll love it, and there's everything's deep fried. MJ's does great burgers. They've got burgers. They get blooming onions. They've got all kinds of things they do. If you have a big slab of beef, that's a place you want to come get MJ's. The Shack, they got steak subs. They got wraps. A little bit more healthy stuff. So you know the guys that are a little bit more health conscious, you skinny guys.
Some of the ladies out there,
you want to eat a chicken wrap or something like that. The Shack's got stuff covered. They're a great vendor. Pigging Out, I think everybody knows Mike and Jen Cumbo. They're up in Alaska right now, but they're getting some ideas. Barbecue, everything. Catfish, pulled pork, brisket, maybe some ribs. I mean, it's sticky.
I'm hungry. I ain't had lunch yet, man. You don't have me started by this.
Chillers is one of our staples. I mean, anything cold, want to cool you down. Lemonades, you know, ice cream. He's got every kind of ice cream you can think of. Slushies, those kind of things. So Chillers is Ellis has been great to the top of the mountain, so he'll be here. Dave's Dogs, don't need to tell you what that is. It's dogs. He's got a lot of dogs. We have chili dogs and foot-long dogs, every kind of dog you got. And then, like I said, GHS basketball, it's Grundy High School basketball. They're going to be doing some fundraising by selling some breakfast up here for that. And then we got Main Street VIP, who's going to be indoors, and they're going to be selling all the adult beverages. So everything, and every fashion of it this year. So they're taking care of it. So they'll be right in here in the visitor center. So if you're thirsty and want to wet your whistle, Main Street VIP will be in here. And inside we'll also have part of Appalachia coming over. They're one of our media sponsors that's all through the region that promotes our events. They're going to be inside, and then inside it's where you'll be able to get all your Mayhem regalia. You get your shirts, hats, and every little thing, keychains and stickers. And we got all kinds of bandanas. There's all kinds of stuff. And we got a cool thing we're going to add on this year. You give trophies out to a lot of the events, but you don't have to have a side by side to get a trophy this year. So when there is cornhole, that's one thing we've done. We do the side, but there's two trophies that we've never given away that we're going to start this year. And the first one is the Mayhem mullet. Oh. The best mullet wearing Mayhem apparel. There we go. Mayhem apparel. Put it in on Facebook. Fan votes. Best mullet wins. It could be kids. It could be women. It could be men. It could be anything. So,
but a disadvantage. I just got.
Yeah, I'm not a mullet. No mullet here. so you guys that are rocking that, business in the front, party in the back, you might want to, perm that up a little bit, do something, get that going on. So you could walk away with a big trophy that says the best Mayhem mullet. That's the first one. The second one, best Mayhem beard. I can't enter, so I'm sorry about all you ladies out there. This is not available to win the prize. But the best Mayhem beard, again, it has to be a picture with Mayhem apparel on, and we're gonna be giving a trophy to the best Mayhem beard. You don't have to be a man. You don't have to be. You can be a woman with the best Mayhem beard, I guess. Takes time to change. so facial hair, best facial hair that's going on out there. We're gonna give a trophy for that too. So
all right.
So start working on them. Start working on them. Get them nice and oiled up. Whatever way you want to do it. Black and white stripes, orange and black for Mayhem, whatever you want to do. Coolest picture.
I know some guys.
You know some guys. So those are two opportunities, golden opportunities to walk away with some hardware, even if you don't have a side by side. So.
All right, I'm in.
You're in. That sounds good. So what's next thing?
The next thing we got on our list. So we've covered all the sponsors, all the vendors, all the food trucks. What about places to stay, man? You still got places available?
We do still have a few places available, but I'm excited to tell you this is the largest camping turnout we've ever had on the mountain. So I think we're at 94 campers up here. I think the most we've ever had is about 81. So we're already at 94. We do have 129 spots marked out, so we're sitting there right there with about 25 spots left. Not many. So, and we're not gonna open up the other side, so it's gonna be squeezing in. So over the next week, if you want that spot, call in. They're all dry camping spots left, but spots are out there, and you'll be right in the middle of it. And you might say, what's the advantage of doing that? You don't have to leave the fun. mean, it's from morning to night, and them people at the end get around, sit around and talk about that crazy machine that blew his clutch, you know, coming up the hill. You know, so they get to have a campfire conversation about it at night, and so it's just like I said, it's a great fellowship of the riding community to get to stay up here. So if you say, well, I don't have an RV, I like come over and stay anyways. You want to sleep in the bed of your truck? That's just fine. You come over park and get you a spot. Come out and hang out. You got a camper, you know, you got a tent. We can put tents out in the RV spots, but it's exciting. So
if they put tents out in the RV spot, is there a way for them to access the bathhouse area?
yes, well, this area out here is full, but they can come out to the bathhouse. So everybody is accessible to the bathhouse, not just the ones that are in the spot.
Right.
We will have porta potties out all over the place, and then, but yeah, so everybody that's staying in tents or anything like that, you can come into the bathhouse. We've got shower facilities. We've got great bathrooms. Nothing's the best bathrooms in any off-road place you'll ever go. We make sure we keep them clean and keep them functional, so it works good. So yeah, good question. So.
Perfect. Make sure you guys go online and get you a spot reserved. There's nothing worse than showing up and then there not being any room for you. You know.
That's true. And we've updated our program list on our Mountain Mayhem. It's Southern Gap Outdoor Adventures Mountain Mayhem link, and you get on there and you can see our day-to-day time schedule. That stuff's on there. So every morning is what's going on Thursday, what's going on Friday, going on Saturday. It's a full event. So I hope you guys can get out there. Take a vacation, do a day or two, come out and join it. It's neat to come in, and as a camper, you're allowed to come in on Wednesday night. So Wednesday night's when you actually get to start staying, get ramped up for it. And the first thing Thursday morning at 10 o'clock, we're gonna start
kicking it off.
And it's kicking it off and get going. So, and we made a few changes this year. We got the rally course that went down into the woods last year. We brought the rally course and brought it all on top. So 100% of the race, you'll be able to observe what the side-by-side's doing.
Awesome. So that was an event that would have been cool to see, but there's so much.
Yeah, it's just too much off. So we've listened to the feedback. Everybody wanted to see it more. So it's going to be basically, we'll all be in the infield. So we'll be parking in the infield, and then the side-by-sides will be racing around us, and we'll be able to see them. And then we took the 2 tater hills down, the death trap tater hills. So
the long jump.
The long jump that was made would be a gap jump. We've made a tabletop jump out there. So and that's going to be a part of the rally course ride. So this time, if somebody's got the guts to send it, they can send it, and we can see what happens. We'll see if we get some cartwheels or not.
I'm honestly surprised the dirt bike hasn't sent it over top of that thing.
Yeah, well, we had a few. We had one side-by-side attempt when we had it last time.
Oh, yeah,
that was some carnage that happened after that one.
There's been a couple I know of.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a few nose dives.
Yeah.
So,
I think it was on the Talon a couple of years ago. Those dives off of it.
Oh, it did. It was crazy. So drag races in place. That's going to be. We're going to add on 3 events. We're going to add a $200 bounty for the winner for just the fastest. So it's on the drag race, on the hill climbs, and on the rally course. So that's just going to be the fastest one's going to take home a little bit of money too. So
it's exciting, man.
So not only does it just bragging rights, you might get 2 bills to come out and spend back on vendor row, and take something with you. So
nice.
A little extra mayhem apparel.
You still got Tug of War still doing that?
Tug of War still up.
Oh, so man, excited for
Jerry going to jump back in?
I think he is. I mean, he's
Well, I've got people asking to use the machine, so hopefully we might get to throw the machine back in it. So.
Oh man.
We'll see what happens. I'm not going to get in it, but my daughter's actually thinking about. My son's, he's gone this year, so he won't be able to defend his attempt to take Jerry down.
Won't be able to defend second place attempt there.
But so we're hopefully going to. Take a little air out of the tires.
You got to do anything you can.
You got to do what you can. That's exactly right.
Jared's Pro. It's a heavy machine.
It is a heavy machine.
He's got a gear reduction this year too. So.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Machine altogether now. Really.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to throw a little bit more water out there. The mud holes are full. We're gonna actually be adding a little bit. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of this rain in the mornings, and so we won't be so dusty. But we do have water trucks on site that's going to help keep the dust down. So,
oh yeah, that's critical.
We've got a secure. I think we've got a good event set up for us. I'm looking forward to it. So.
Still doing the mud bog?
Mud bogs. The mud bogs. We got the run. Yeah, the mud bog blitz, which is where the kids actually can race through it on foot. We're doing that, and we're going to have the mud bogs. Like I said, the hill climbs, which is a drag race up a hill climb. We got a drag race going on. We got the dizzy days. We spin around the bat and see if we can keep you balanced.
Yeah, Jared tells me I got to do that one this year.
Yeah. That's a team event. So.
Right.
And then we've got the donuts, and there will be donut prizes. There will be a box of donuts for the best donuts. So we do have something to give away for that too. So get your donuts on.
Other events we got going on.
We have blindfold breakout, which is really cool, and we actually blindfold you and let a partner try to direct you through an obstacle course.
Hilarious to watch.
It is. Sometimes it's weird to get in a side by side. I don't know if you've driven in the blindfold or not.
I have not.
Okay, I've done that. And, when they're telling you, go over here, go over there, go over here, go over there, there's no language. It's weird just to get the gas and you can't see anything.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So that's always a fun event. It's a great one to watch as well. Like
Yeah, I
you
think
said.
Jerry's trying to tell me I got to do that one too, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to get my way out of it.
Then we got tire slinging too. So we're gonna have kids section and an adult section of slinging the tire as far as you can. So sometimes what you get is get real angry at your machine and then enter tire slinging. so Maxxis sponsors that every year because out there the Maxxis guys will try to sling some tires too. But we had a few good tire slings last year.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
I believe Channing Gibson's gonna have to defend his title. So.
Yeah, he's a big old strong dude.
He threw it far away. And I was gonna tell him on that mullet competition, Channing, it's got to be a real mullet. No wigs will count.
Darn it. Not my game plan.
So let's see what other events. Oh, we have a night ride on Thursday too. After Rock and Roll Bingo will be Thursday night. Jay the Great's coming up out of Norton. He'll be doing that and rock and roll songs as a bingo in here, and we'll be giving away some prizes and stuff during that event. We do that for a few hours on Thursday night inside the visitor center. Party atmosphere, a lot of music playing. Then after all that's done, we're gonna do another night ride. So that'll be from 10 to about 12:30, something like that. We'll night ride around the trails and have some fun. And if you haven't seen the trails at night, it's a different trail. You can ride the same trail over and over again, but in the pitch black, dark night, it's different when you see that holler dropping off 800 feet to the right.
Oh yeah, it's not riding for some.
Pucker factor goes up a little bit.
For some that don't do it, I mean, it's way different.
It's fun. It's fun. So we'll be doing that on Thursday night. That's an organized night ride. So I think y'all enjoy that. Trying to remember other events we got. I think.
Speaking of music, who are you guys got coming for music?
Okay,
and
music.
What type of music is it? 'Cause
Okay.
they may or may not know, the specific band, but what do they sing?
First band we've got opened up is Coal Camp out of Lebanon. They're a classic rock cover band, so they'll be playing a little bit, everything from Skinner to some Allman Brothers to some AC/DC. They were all kinds of little stuff there. They're a great band. They've been playing out of hard rock quite a bit, so I think everybody would enjoy Coal Camp coming up.
Nice.
And then the main act on Friday night is Midlife Crisis out of Hazard. They're an 80s cover band, and they turn everything from White Snake to Journey to REO Speedwagon to Foreigner, and these guys sound great. It's legit. I mean, if you guys have been to a Foreigner concert or any of these things like that, you're not going to see as good a performance of their songs as Midlife Crisis will do. And its light show is going to be great with it, but they'll kick off Friday night, and I'm looking forward to it. On Saturday night, we got a local band coming up called Mountain Valley. They're going to be opening up. They'll be playing a little bit right before the awards ceremony, but we'll break for the awards, and then they'll start kicking it off after the awards. They're a southern rock country band. They'll play anything from Allman Brothers to some original music they've done. They've taken a new twist on some hard rock bluegrass kind of combination. So they do a great job. Their singer Cody Kennedy is a talent guy. That's where he's Chris Stapleton's twin. So he can sing. I'll flat out say the guy can sing folk, and I'd pay to watch him. Yeah, I mean he's got it, and so he's going to be opening up on Saturday. And then Saturday night we got the Jess Zimmerman Band out of Pennsylvania. It's a female-led country rock group. They've actually won some awards for some of their country music. They've got some charting songs. They got a song that you guys can go check out called Big White Truck. Again, they started out doing some covers. They'll play anything as edgy as Led Zeppelin, but then come in with their own original country songs. They'll be headlining Saturday night, so I think everybody's going to enjoy her and her band. They played the NASCAR circuit for a little bit, so they're out there and they're a good professional act. And then immediately after the music on Saturday night, Food City is sponsoring our fireworks show. So we're gonna be having fireworks immediately after that music. So stick around until the last bangs gets done. Then you can pack up and leave. So the gates are all gonna be open to get out of here after we get everything done. So
Man, that sounds awesome.
I think it's gonna be a show. I think we've got a lot of entertainment. So it's like again, not for a lot. $25 gets you in the gate. So for 3 days worth of stuff, less than $10 a day, access to all the competitions, to the vendor row, to the music, to the food truck area, to just all the entertainment. You can't have more value for the dollar for entertainment. And I know you'll have fun, even if you don't participate. You don't have to have a side-by-side to be here. A lot of people go down to Gatlinburg to people watch. This is a great place to people watch because you'll see some wild people at this event.
That's true. That is true.
And so I really think you'd enjoy yourself. You know, all the events are really tight in this one area, so there's not a crazy amount of effort to get to them. So, but I hope you guys come up. Like I said, camping can come in on Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's our event days. We're looking forward to it. Just 2 weeks away. We got a lot of action going on. Got a lot of volunteers helping us out. I want to shout out to all of them. You know you are. They come up and help us get campground ready, the fields ready, the event places ready. You'll see a bunch of us running around in these orange shirts. We're the crazy ones in charge. You get lost, you can't figure out what's going on. Ask the Masters of Mayhem. We'll let you know where it's at. So.
Perfect. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys watching today, man. I hope to see you guys at the event. Man, if you don't come to this, it's your loss because it's going to be awesome. I'm serious. Be here. We're going to have a great time. Until next time, I'll see y'all on the trails. Thanks.